He's Barnsley's best, and he's quite simply the governor, the boss. Will you please welcome the one and only Mr. Captain Michael Parkinson.
At ease already.
Thank you very much, sir. I was waiting for you to say at ease, because if you don't say that, I can't sit down. Are you comfy on that couch?
Oh.
Well, sling them cushions.
It's as uncomfortable as it is hideous, this couch.
Do you know what, Michael? What? I've been trying to get rid of this couch from day one.
You're quite right,
and
too.
It's hideous.
It's terrible. And it's very hard to the bum, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Have a word with Bert. Bert, can we do something about this couch?
On,
There's sales on all over the country. The adverts are never off the telly. Get a new couch. And all these cushions. You know, I can't bear this. It's like when people put cushions on beds. What's that for? You go into a bedroom in a hotel, there's 200 cushions. You go, great, I'll take them all off, put them all back on in the morning. You go to bed to kip and other things. Anyway, Michael, how can I interview you? This is like a trainee priest giving the Pope a grilling. I mean, really, isn't it?
Can I say something? What's all this about me being 82? I mean, you've upset my mother. She's 94 and still alive. And she called me up and said, by his reckoning, I was 12 when I had you.
It's Bert, you see, tells me these lies. He feeds me. It's him. I blame him on everything. Do you like being interviewed, Michael?
I do. It's easier than interviewing, that's for
Is
sure.
it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the secret to being a good interviewer?
Listening.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, I'm terrible at
that. I know you are. You're useless at it.
I'm the world's worst interviewer.
Well, they didn't hire for that. You've got something else. You've got immense charm. You're funny, you know. It's a monologue. I mean, I know if I came on here now and I said, Gloria Swanson, Bette Davis, Gene Tierney and Jimmy Cagney, you'd go, oh, and you'd be off, wouldn't you?
Yeah, completely.
You would?
Well, Gloria Swanson, of course. I am big. It's the pictures. I mean, I love them all.
Yeah.
Like, you love all that era, don't you?
I do, and I've been very lucky because having done the job for so long as I have, I've actually met a lot of them, and they were really my heroes, you know. Yeah. That's the nice thing about this job. I mean, you get to meet your heroes if you're lucky. And one or two let you down. One or two don't.
What do you do with difficult interviewees?
I don't know.
I mean, we've had people on this show who've come on, like, roaring with drink. Seriously. And that's the cameraman. I'm telling you. They really have. I mean...
Well, I suppose my tragic moment was Meg Ryan.
She won. Now, what was up with her, Gob?
Oh, God.
No. I had to give her a slap. Seriously, I would have. I just said, you've come on here to plug your film. You know what I mean? And she sat there with her face like a smack bum.
Yeah. She did. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I've been trying to work it out ever since, but we certainly didn't send Christmas cards to each other. There's nothing you can do. I mean, the only thing you mustn't do is to actually lose your temper with them. You know, you mustn't be as rude as they are.
Yeah.
I mean, because then you actually, you play their game. So get rid of them as soon as possible. And ejector seat's a very good idea.
Bert, I want an ejector couch. Thank you very much. Now, you're back on Saturday, aren't you?
Yeah.
Who have you got on?
I've got Jamie Oliver.
Yeah.
I've got Ewan McGregor. And I've got Billy Piper, who was the new lady of Doctor Who. That's right. And a very, very good singer called Peter Cincotti. He's on as well. So it's been a nice series. I've been enjoying it, yeah.
You're a terrible flirt with the women, aren't you?
I am. I love flirting with women. It's fun without ruin. Yeah, it really is.
You turn into a right roue swell, don't you, when the women come on?
No, I've always been that way.
Oh, have you?
Absolutely. I'm totally, utterly consistent in that. I've always flirted with women. When Zoe comes on, you will see.
Oh, way up.
I'm not going to get a fellow Yorkshire person, too.
Oh, well, this is it. She's Huddersfield girl, isn't she?
Just up the road from Barnsley.
Yeah.
Good stuff there,
Well, we've got a clip here now of you flirting
outrageously
with Sharon Osbourne.
Sharon.
Yes. Bert, not too much trouble. Put the tape in. Thank you.
You've had lots of expensive surgery.
Oh, yes.
And you intend to do... You mustn't get frisky with me, because I've got a reputation now, kissing my leading ladies. It's terrible.
You do.
I know there's a reason why I like this job. she's a favourite lady. I think she's a very remarkable woman, Sharon.
I do.
And we've got her and her husband on the show in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, best of luck with Ozzy.
Yeah.
bleep, 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 bleep. I wanted Ozzy on here. I thought I'll never work again after a session with Ozzy. Do you know what I loved? When I did your show, Lauren Bacall was on. Because I never said a word.
You were dumbstruck, awestruck, weren't you?
I'm completely in awe of it, because this is one of the last great Hollywood stars. You know, and I'll never forget you were there, because you went, oh... and she sort of leant over and
I went like what?
You went, oh... and you sort of... You put your hands on her face and she went, I thought, oh, he's touching her, he's touching her. And I thought, they're going to be necking in a minute, because you're like... and I thought... I knew how you felt, because I thought, this is a great... Not only is she a great star, a legend, but she was married to one of your childhood heroes.
My great heroes, yeah. I used to model myself on Bogey. I became a journalist because he was always playing reporters. He used to wear the trilby and the coat, and I used to go pedal around Royston and Barnsley and Grimethorpe, and all these pit villagers dressed like him. I must have looked a right prat. I got this military... I was 16 years of age with this military mac on and a snap-brim trilby. And it kept falling off when I was on my bike. So I got me half a yard of anti-matches knicker elastic, and I made a chin strap. Even more stupid. And that was all due to Bogey. And I want to tell her this next time I see her, because she's on the show in about the time that she's on your show. So I want to tell her about all this. But yeah, I mean, look, those people like Bacall, had got a stardom which had lasted because for a greater part of their life they weren't allowed on television, or television wasn't there to start with, and they were very strictly controlled by the studio. So when they appeared in the 70s, when I first did the talk show, it was literally like a god coming down from Mount Olympus. Yeah. It really was. You've never seen them like that. But Jimmy Cagney, you know, please, be still my beating heart. Fred Astaire.
I couldn't cope. No, really, I couldn't.
Oh, you would. They'd love you.
No. Do you know what? You go dressed around as Humphrey Bogart around Barnes as a 16-year-old. I was me on my bike dressed as Marlene Dietrich. Can I have the Daily Mirror, please? Thank you.
That's where I've seen you before.
I can't believe you're 70.
I am.
said 82. I was just...
I know you were. You're telling lies. You all knew that, didn't you?
I tell you what, you're looking good.
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, I'm 70 in about a week's time. Yeah, I feel well. I feel really, really fit and well. And I think the trick is to keep working, if you're allowed to.
What are you going to do for your birthday?
I'm going to have a family birthday party. You know, I've got a pub. Yeah. So we're all going to go down the pub. And,
are you a landlord?
I am.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah. So it's near where I live, and it's run by one of my sons. But I thought that I started making a list of all the people I would have to invite to a birthday party, a 70th, you know. And when I got to 110, I thought, no, it's too many. Yeah. And I'll just have the family round and the kids round. I've got 8 grandchildren, so that's enough. It'll fill
8 grandchildren?
8 grandchildren. That'll fill a 10.
See, there's lots you don't know about this man. Like Captain in the Army, this was during the war, wasn't it?
Well, it was, but I mean, I don't want to make too much of that. It wasn't during the war. It was during the Suez campaign.
Well, it's the same thing.
A war, right.
Listen, we've got a present for you. I want you to wear them on the show, because, you know, when you sit down, they're Buster socks. So...
All right, I'll do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, Mr. Michael Parkinson. Come on, let's hear you.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, sweethearts.
Hello.
What have you come to do?